It's a beautiful day today out on the Pacific Ocean, and it is also our live stream day. So if you're watching this on Thursday, watch this quickly and then prepare for the live stream, because we should be going live as fast as I possibly can. We're going to be doing a short one tonight for those who are new to the live stream, because I've had a very busy day out. I'm going to show you in a minute. And then I'm going dancing tonight. That is my plan, because it's good exercise. It's a great way to go. But it is just an absolutely gorgeous day out in the Pacific Ocean. My family is in the water behind me, and I'm enjoying having a day of doing something very different. But I do a lot of different work. So we're going to be I'm just going to take you along a little bit on my day today and tell you about what I've been doing, because it's live stream day. So you're going to see plenty of me anyway. And we do the same thing every day. So we're going to shake it up a little bit, because we need some variety. We're always doing such similar things. So I'm out here. This is Playa Las Piñitas, which most of you will guess. I do live near the playa, and I'm out here all the time for work, but you don't get to see it all that often. And I never bring these cameras along. Today I'm working as a photographer. I am out at the newly painted Desperados, which we have been waiting for some signage to come out here. So this is Desperados Steakhouse out on the playa. We're going to walk through and show the newly opened Escondite, where I have been working to do their promotional photos today. I have some models who came out with me, which is always a fun project to get to do. And some of you know I have been a professional photographer in the past. We're here in the middle of the afternoon, so we're going to come by and take you guys through. We'll have to cut out some music there. And this is Escondite, where we've been working all day. Ava's here. Hola! And my producer, La Marcelita, está aquí. She is here. She may show up on the live stream. I don't know if she's going to make it, but she has been out running photo shoots. She's checking our photos now to see how they've been going. And we have been filming here by the water all day. And it's been a busy day of filming. Marilyn is sitting out by the water. Hola para toda la gente en la canal. And this is where we've been. So I've been doing photography pretty much all day. This is a new boutique hotel and Airbnb kind of thing open here. And there are guests here right now, so we're not going to be too loud. It's not full. We have this one that we're working out of today. And actually, we'll spin you around and just show one of the small rooms that we're using. But it's always fun getting to do this kind of stuff. We're going to walk back out to the beach and talk a little bit. But this is, well, actually, we're going to go out to the garden, because I don't want to deal with the music and the sound of the music and the sound of the ocean and everything. But it's been a gorgeous day, really hot, but we do have a bit of overcast. So I don't think I can get too much of the sky. There we go. We got a little bit. And so it's been very warm, but it's been a pleasant day, and we've had a lot of fun, because the girls like coming out and doing photo shoots and stuff. They're always like, hey, let's go do photo shoots whenever it comes up. And I do have a couple things coming up, fingers crossed, but I do have on the schedule. We were hoping to go to Costa Rica. That has not happened, because Ava, that we just showed, she's heading to Australia via Managua, not via Costa Rica. So that has changed some plans, but we do have some trips lined up going to Laguna de Apoyo and Esteli, hoping to get those pretty soon. So really quick introductions to people who are going to be on the channel, and Marcela, who has been on the channel for a very long time. And Ava, actually, if you're going back and looking at old episodes, she's actually famously in the, I believe, January 23rd episode that goes back more than 3 years, 3.25 years, to when we did Corinto and Chinandega. That was a really big episode for us, because it was the first one that really got a lot of viewership. That is the episode that made us go, wait a second, people are interested in this channel, and there's a formula that we've been missing. And woo! That is the chicken bus going to the beach. And it was that episode that prompted us to say, hey, we got to make some changes to what we're doing with the channel. It had been just a vlog for my dad before then. Hi, Dad. And after that, we really were like, oh, there's an audience who's seeking out this information. And we kind of knew that this was likely the case, because there was so little being made for Nicaragua. Like when I would look to show people things from Nicaragua, there just wouldn't be very much there. And often I'd be like, well, I want to show you this location, and that wouldn't be there, and I wouldn't be able to show the things that I wanted. I couldn't share with people places I planned to go. I couldn't research places I wanted to go, and so forth. And so it was a time where she and a friend and my wife, we went out to Corinto and Chinandega, and we filmed a day, all of us hanging out. And in doing that, we got all these people. So those who've been part of the channel since the first episode that really took off, you've seen her before, and she's been on other episodes as well, but that's the one that really has attention. I always remember that one because it's so iconic on the show. But so my day has been hanging out here. In the morning, I had to work in the office all day. This is funny because I'm back in Las Piñitas, where in 2021, I would every day come out and just talk about my day and be like, okay, so we're kind of busy at work today, and here's where I was, and I'm just going to walk by the buildings. But in reality, that is, it's funny to come back and do that. So I'm on Las Piñitas, just down the street from where we were doing that years ago. And I'm pretty much just telling you about my day because it's been so long since I've just told you about my day. So I work in the office all morning. It was crazy busy today, but all good because we have new clients and they're very happy with the work we're doing. And a bunch of new stuff has happened. And you can see the entrance there to Desperados behind me. Somehow I can get it in there. And there's another Ruta going by, and that's Desperados back there. And El Escondite, the hotel. And so new clients are very happy with the work that's going on. So we feel good about it. We're very happy about it. We have new employees this week, like solid long-term employees that we're really excited about. And that's all good because we've been hunting for like a month to find employees, and we're always looking for new clients. And it's been a fantastic week from work, but really busy. I'm very exhausted from that. And tonight, we're going out dancing. Everyone who's been modeling all day is like, yeah, we want to go dancing tonight. So that is the plan later on. And right now, I finally have a little bit of a break before I do the live stream. Boy, I'm going to be tired tonight. Holy cow. So I started work the last couple days at like 6 o'clock in the morning and just went crazy all day. It was about 1 o'clock we finally got out here to do the photo shoots. And hopefully that's going to be all kinds of social media campaigns are going out with that. And they haven't seen all the final photos yet. That's why Marcela's going through. We have probably more than 1,000 photos, I would guess, from the day. But I like doing this stuff. Like, it's not very often that I get to do Airbnbs, but some of you know April, who has been on the show a few times, like episodes where we went out to Los Brasiles, the Isla, to Surfing Turtle. That's like 2022. Go watch some of those. There's videos like my wife and her and riding in a boat. That's April. And she has Casa Mangos, which many of you know as a major Airbnb here in town. I did all the photographs for that, all the photography, all the promotional stuff I did when they opened. So once in a while I get to do this stuff kind of as a hobby. And then obviously on Friday nights, I typically go out and do a whole bunch of like band photography and that kind of stuff. So I like having excuses to have good cameras and reasons to go do that. And, you know, I was a trained photographer, so it's nice getting to put that to use from time to time. It's not exactly paying the bills, but it is a fun hobby to have and fun equipment to get to play with. And of course I get things like the Pocket 3 to play with as well. So I like all the doodads and gizmos and stuff that goes along with it. So it's been a fun day doing that. And I always like doing model photography, but I'm very bad at posing, so it's nice. Marcela has been here producing when she's not in the photos, and she's like posing people and checking the photographs and stuff, and that's really handy. Honestly, it would be fun to do like wedding photography in that sort of way, because I'm really good with the camera and gear and not so good with like working with models. When I did a ton of model photography in the past, it was always with my niece, who like naturally models, and she and I have like a natural connection where she like listens for the camera and watches my behavior and knows what I'm doing, and we communicate really quickly. And with new people, especially with the language barrier, it can be a lot more challenging. I'm going to spin the camera around and just show you guys. It's not much of a garden, but it is a garden. This is Desperados. The theme is the southwest of Mexico. The food is pan Latin America, so Argentinian grill and smoker, but with Mexican-inspired dishes and Nicaraguan-inspired dishes and a few things from here and there. But when it gets busy, this area does get tables, and eventually I think it's going to get a water feature back here, but this is the main entrance area with some nice gardening stuff. And always, everywhere in Nicaragua, there's a motorcycle stashed somewhere. And always lots going on here. During the rainy season, a canopy is put up over here. When things get really busy, this all fills up with tables, and these become like beer garden serving areas. So they'll do, oh, the girls are laughing. We're going to go see what's going on in there. We're here on midweek in the afternoon. So the garden here will be filled up with tables and another little garden seat. I think another feature is going to go in the corner. I don't know. I don't really know. So really, that's my day. Lot of work, a lot of fun. A lot of people watch my clips and videos of things, and they're like, "Boy, do you ever really work?" And the reality is, I work a lot. It's just when you live in Nicaragua, everything seems like paradise and relaxing, and even when you're at work, it's pretty chill. So that is one of my rare days. A typical day, I'm in the office a whole lot more, not out at the beach, but it was definitely a nice change of pace. And I know you guys like to just get a view of places. Sometimes a lot of people have asked to see, because Escondite, right over here, opened just a couple days ago, and people have been asking about it, mostly because Semana Santa is coming, so like, ooh, a place on the beach, like that's a big deal. Right now, just 3 rooms are open, and eventually the big 4th room, which is the size of the other 3 combined, is going to be open, but not for Semana Santa. No idea about that. We do have some dark sky. There's a little bit of hope of the sun going away and getting a little bit cooler evening. And of course, this is Desperados, which a lot of people ask about, because we talk about it, especially in the WhatsApp group. And while I'm talking about that, if you haven't joined our WhatsApp group, but you're interested in connecting with other expats, potential expats, people who are interested in travel, living in Nicaragua, and so forth, check in my show notes. Everything you could possibly want is there, including how to join that group, how to contact me if you need to by email, which I'm super slow on answering. Please give me loads of time. It can be over a week before I get a chance to open that email. Seriously, I work a lot. So please be patient, but I do answer it. Our social media is in there, which a lot of the stuff, a ton of the stuff, if you want to see the models today, I'll post a whole bunch of that in there. They will be posting everywhere because they love doing that. And we have information of Marcela, who you just saw, has stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma, and we have a GoFundMe to help her raise money for her family, for her kids. She's a single mom, and help take care of her kids and all the family stuff that goes along with being sick. But she is back to work finally, and she does have very good results from her initial follow-up appointment to her chemotherapy. So hopefully we're going to be talking about that on the live stream tonight a little bit. But so far, very good news from that. Then not a ton of information, but all very positive what we have. And of course, get down in the comments and say hello, ask any questions you have. And if you're in those show notes, there's instructions on how you can make a video to send in and be on the show asking a question. Love it when people do that. And of course, if you'd like to support the channel, you can buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/ScottAllenMiller. And as always, it would be great if you shared this on social media, told someone about the show, consider joining our community with the join button, which does help us on a monthly basis. And thank you so much to our very special secret group of inner circles who are part of that membership and get on the Nica Habla secret group to hang out. Everybody can get on Nica Habla. That's open information in the show notes. But if you're in the private, if you join, you get to be in the private group and talk about moderation or, suggest shows or whatever. You get kind of exclusive access to me. Everybody gets access to me, so it's only so exclusive. But it is an exclusive group for the insiders. It's kind of cool. And as always, I will see all of you, well, in a few minutes on the live stream, but even after that's done, tomorrow.